Hey everybody, it's Tucker from the Brokery and welcome to your newest neighborhood spotlight season. Today I'm in Arcadia Proper, which is the bee's knees, the creme de la creme, the mecca of Phoenix and Arcadia real estate. We're right here in front of Hope Elementary School, which is the gold standard for the Scottsdale School District. And somehow Taylor and I just commandeered this golf cart here. We're gonna take you around, show you some beautiful homes, and give you some really intimate knowledge on the neighborhood. I look forward to driving you guys around. Let's go take a look. Come on, let's go. This is the elementary school for the Arcadia Proper neighborhood. This is the gold standard of the Scottsdale School District. A lot of people will even rent in the area just to be able to send their kids to this school. This was built just a couple of years ago and is a state-of-the-art new campus for your kids. My son is in kindergarten here, and I can tell you it's really the top end of education. So this sits just off of Lafayette. In Arcadia Proper, we have two main streets that run parallel to each other throughout. That's Lafayette and Exeter. The boundaries of Arcadia Proper are 44th Street to 68th Street, Camelback to the Canal. So Arcadia Proper is tucked just under the southern slope of Camelback Mountain, which makes for beautiful views up and down the streets. As you can see here, we've got Camelback Mountain just to our north. You can always orient yourself there on the mountain. As we make our way through Arcadia Proper, I'm going to point out some really cool homes that are of real importance here in the neighborhood. The first one that we're coming upon here is Norden Manor. This was an old estate built back in the day that was just transformed by two hawks into this beautiful, beautiful estate home. So most of the homes in Arcadia Proper were built in the 1950s and 1960s, but over time, they've been torn down to make way for houses like this with new, modern farmhouse architecture. Just getting past Norden Manor here, we're pulling back out onto Exeter. Again, this is the street that runs parallel to Lafayette through the neighborhood and is the premier estate street in all of Arcadia Proper. Most of the homes on Exeter will be in the 3 million plus range, all the way up to about 10 million. As you can see, beautifully gated and landscaped properties and nice hidden cul-de-sacs off of Exeter there with some beautiful homes in the back. So Arcadia was developed in the early 1900s, around 1920, by a family, and it used to be all citrus groves. Oranges, lemons, grapefruit, you name it. This is all orchards here. And over time, the family that came in, they subdivided the land and began to sell it off. But you'll still see a ton of citrus in the neighborhood. Here's a brand new house built by Arcadia Custom Builders. This is home to a professional baseball player here. Over 10,000 square feet, beautiful new construction with a brick facade and metal roof. So within Arcadia Proper, there's a couple subdivisions that I'm going to point out. One I'm going to take you to right now called Mount Grove. Mount Grove is my favorite little pocket in all of Arcadia Proper, not because it's the biggest or because it has the coolest homes, but because the palm trees are just beautiful. Date trees, palm trees lining each street. All right, here we are pulling into Mount Grove. This is just south of Lafayette and about 46th Street here. And again, what I love about this place is the date palms lining each side of the street. Reminds me of something out of a movie back here. And again, these are smaller lots, about 10,000 square feet, but the houses just have a really cool character and vibe about them. A lot of these here to our right, like this one here, was built in the 1950s, original block home there that has not been rehabbed as much as some of these.
Sure.
How are you guys?
Great.
Just taking a stroll?
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you guys up to?
Just doing a little educational Arcadia Proper tour. So that's one of the nice parts about the Arcadia neighborhood. It's like a little city, little town within a big city. That was a buddy that I've known since I was probably like 8 years old growing up around here. It's just really cool to have that friendly atmosphere around here, especially when the kids start growing up. So just across from Hope Elementary School is one of my other favorite neighborhoods called Hilker Estates. You can see here on the sign, since 1953, that's about when the rest of the neighborhood was built as well. But this is a cool little circular neighborhood back in here with probably about 40 homes or so. And it's super desired. These things sell extremely quick when they hit the market. They don't last very long. They're on bigger lots and just a great Arcadia Proper location. You can already see there's a lot of kids out here running around, biking, skateboarding. What's up, guys? Almost every single home in here, with the exception of maybe two, have been remodeled. And these will all trade for above $2 million, between $2 and $4 million. This here, for some reason, is one of my favorite homes in the neighborhood, one of the smaller homes. I just like the brick front, the double garage entry, and just a super quintessential Arcadia ranch home. You gotta love the detail there, the copper gutters, put the punctuation mark on that house. So here we are at a major stoplight in the neighborhood. This is 56th Street and Lafayette. To our right, to the south, would take you down to 56th Street Deli, Starbucks, Vicina, Veritas, and Arizona Country Club. So we're at the central point here. If you went to the left, you go straight up Camelback Mountain, and that would take you to Camelback Road. As we make our way to the east side of the neighborhood, the Scottsdale area, I'm gonna stop off here, show you some of the really nice streets in the neighborhood, some of the premium priced homes here, like Calle del Norte, one of the premium streets in Arcadia. Oh, sorry, on the right, all bigger lots with big estate homes here. A lot of newer construction on the street as well. Arcadia also has a mix of styles. As you can see, this is kind of like an East Coast Tudor style home there. Here we kind of have a Cape Cod, East Coast. A lot on a street like this, just for the dirt, would trade for about $2 to $2.5 million at today's market. Check out this monster. 6101 East Lafayette. That's like something you see in Beverly Hills or somewhere not called Arcadia. This house right here in front of us just recently sold last week for $4 million. And the house right here to our right, Taylor's gonna flip you around here. You can see through these trees. Sold for about $5.8 million last year. Really cool transitional modern ranch style there. Something you don't see very often. That's a really cool house. So here on our right is a rafter house home. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me on the Arcadia Proper Neighborhood Spotlight Tour. If you have any questions on anything that I showed you in this video, including the subdivisions, the schools, the restaurants, please feel free to reach out, 602-561-0445. You can reach me at tucker@thebrokery.com. I'll be more than happy to assist. Make it a great day.